Hey, this is Geek Spin. And I'm Chase.
And I'm Matt.
And we're going to be talking about Superman versus Batman. And what else?
We're going to be talking about DC trailers. That's what we're going to be talking.
Basically.
We're going to talk Batman v Superman. We're going to talk about Suicide Squad.
Yes.
And
which is my favorite.
Why the internet's flipping out so hard about it.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Okay.
All right, so Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That's the other DC movie that's...
That's what I want to see.
Well... You and the internet, for some reason, I don't really get it. I must be the one that's missing the hype on this one.
Really?
I don't know, like, okay, here's the thing, first of all, like, you're starting this whole cinematic universe, right?
Okay.
So you want to start it with the Justice League, and you're starting it with this Batman that's too old already, and then you're making his main villain, the Joker, a total reinvention, right, which we're going to get into in a minute. But before we get into that, let's just get into the fact that the second movie or third movie, if you count Man of Steel, even though that was forever ago. So, okay, your second or third movie to kick this off, this movie cinematic universe off as a movie about villains.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, this is the argument I make. Okay, I bring my mom into the situation because my mom is a big movie goer. She likes to see movies.
Okay.
She likes to go to movies, especially if they're movies like this that, you know, like, they're going to be lots of eye candy and special effects that she can go and watch.
Popcorn movie.
Yeah, a popcorn movie. She likes that. My mom's a huge Harry Potter fan. Right, she was all into that. She's seen all the Marvel movies, and then immediately afterwards, she has 1,000 questions for me about like this and that, and you know, but she's not a geek, you know, she's more into like pop culture and, you know, being able to have water cooler talks with people and being able to, like, you know, speak about a movie having seen it. Okay, so Batman v Superman, she's going to see that. That's Batman, that's Superman. She's going to go see that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's going to like it, but she's going to go see it. Suicide Squad, she doesn't know who any of these characters are. Right? She knows who the Joker is.
You have a point there.
Right? That's
some of these people are going to go to this movie and not even know who these people are. They're going to know the Joker.
It's going to go right past her radar. It's going to be over her radar. She's not even going to see it.
You have a good point
unless
there.
I say, "Mom, this is blah 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 blah," and then she'll be like,
who?
"Oh, okay, maybe I'll go to watch it." But then I'll be like, "Mom, but wait, you know, it's a realistic take on all these psychopathic villains, most of which are Batman's worst villains." So like and it's like the most like supposedly realistic, because from what I hear, David Ayers, I mean, he's got a psychologist on set because he wants these actors to go so deep into their parts that they're like, you know, on the verge of actually being psychotic, some of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, but Will Smith still seems like he's Will Smith, like, let's go save the world. Like,
he did.
That still seemed like Will Smith from every sci-fi Will Smith summer blockbuster movie that's ever been made. And that was Will Smith in Independence Day, that was Will Smith in Men in Black, that was Will Smith in every other movie Will Smith's ever made. Come on.
It's true.
So, but like my biggest qualm is the Joker. You know, I love Jared Leto as an actor. I loved hearing that he was cast as the Joker. I'm like, oh, this is going to be good, because he's a good actor who likes to throw himself into parts and really like. And then I heard he was really like working on it, and like he was really doing it in like the really twisted psychopathic way that the Joker. You know, that side of him that we haven't seen on camera, which looks from the trailer we're going to see. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to kill you, I'm just going to really hurt you, or whatever he says. But that's not the Joker. You look at him, that's not the Joker. Yeah. I've never seen that version of the Joker ever before. So you're starting this off like and making your most recognizable character in a movie that, let's face it, people like my mom aren't going to want to go see in the first place because it's about bad guys, and she's not into that. Yeah. You know, she's one of those people that has a Brad Pitt thing, but she hates Fight Club because like of all like the nasty violence in it. Speaking of Jared Leto, but like it's the one movie that the one Brad Pitt movie she has seen once and only once, because because of that violent nature in it. So like this is not the kind of movie that she's gonna want to see. And once I have a feeling like it looks like they're getting really adult with it. Yeah. And the more adult with it they get, you know, there's a hardcore comic audience that is going to be into that, but they're going to lose a lot of like the main audience that they want to make this thing the blockbuster that it needs to be to build the franchise off of.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I can see that.
And in my opinion, starting it off with by reinventing one of your main characters is not a good move.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like the rest of them, like as a comic book guy, I only like looking at the shot of them. I only recognize like half of them. I have to like do my research and know this actor is playing this part. This is them. And then it's like, oh, okay, then okay, blah 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 blah. He is him and she is her and this and that. But like, it like just looking at the cast shot of them, I could only recognize a few of them. Killer Croc to me, like I hate the way the makeup looks on him. It looks like that's another villain that looks like he could have been in like, you know, some 90s movie. He could have been one of Skeletor's henchmen in Masters of the Universe 2 with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Because like that's like it looks like that's the kind of makeup it is. Like that's another character that you kind of sort of want to CG. Like because of the nature of the character and the way he looks. Like he's part crocodile, you know?
Exactly.
And I don't know.
Not this green skin thing. Like, what is that?
No, I mean, well, they gave him scales and stuff, but he's got no crocodile nose.
He's
like got like a flat.
Looks like he's part like fish or part like maybe he's on a snake or something. Like, we don't know what it is. You know? Is he a croc?
He could be Killer Snake. He could be. This is true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Maybe that's something we should start. The Killer Snake.
The Killer Snake meme. Let's put pictures of Killer Snake. Hashtag.
And we won't have to use CGI. We'll just use
a screenshot from. No, you just use a screenshot from the trailer. Killer Snake. Hashtag Killer Snake. There you go. Started internet.
Boot it up.
So I don't know.
I think.
Tell me why you're freaking out about this trailer, because I want to know. Like, I want to know what the attraction is.
I like the fact you got all these bad guys hanging out together, because I know who they are. Yeah. You're right. Some people were not going to understand who they are, but I like the fact that Joker is actually working with like Killer Croc.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, they're all working together to do something, which would be interesting to see if they even do it. I mean, without killing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know half of them have to die by the end of it. It's the Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
So I guess what you're doing is you're setting up your villains, like some of your main villains in your new cinematic universe.
Yeah.
You know, you got the one movie about superheroes, then you got the other movie about the villains.
Yep.
Although most of those villains are Batman's villains.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Like,
where's Batman?
It's really more of a Batman movie.
Wait, is Batman going to be in this? Like, I heard maybe.
No, he is.
He is?
And there's at least one scene where he's on that car, on that bright pink car, that apparently Joker and Harley Quinn are driving around the street, and he's on top of it, like, riding around.
Hope you got insurance.
You know, Matt, one thing I wanted to ask you is this poster back here, this Endless.
Yes.
Is that Death?
That is Death. Down there in the center, awesome. She's one of the 7 Endless. Death, Dream, Desire, Despair,
so
Delirium.
Awesome. It's so cool.
Destiny, and even Destruction's in that. He's still there. He's in there. Yeah. He's the redheaded dude. That's Destruction.
Nice.
He's not normally there, you know, because he disappeared a long time ago.
Wow. If
you don't know this, read the Sandman comics, dude. It's one of the greatest pieces of fiction ever written.
This is why me and Matt hang out. Stuff like this. That is
Neil
awesome.
Gaiman is genius. And let's not talk about that movie yet.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we see some trailers and some more material.
Right.
You know, I'm of the opinion that should be a show on HBO and not a movie.
Ah, hey, that's a good point.
That should be a serialized show with a big budget, with a movie budget, but like it needs to be longer than 2 hours.
You are actually correct on that. I could totally see it done that way.
That's the only way I could see it working. And I don't know, there was some talk about that happening at one point, and it fell through. And I don't know all of the Hollywood BS as far as all the politics of why it eventually became the movie that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is making, but. On the bright side, Neil Gaiman is one of the executive producers on it. He's there. Yeah. He's a major part of the writing process, and he says it's going good. Mm-hmm. So, you know, my reservations are out. It could be cool. But the way I see it working would be to do it on HBO, you know, with a good budget. You don't even have to do a full 10 hours. Make it like a 6-episode thing, you know. You could tell each of those books in about 6 hours. 2 hours just doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough time to get through all of that material. Mm-hmm. And you really want to... You know, that's the kind of thing I would want to adapt mostly faithful. Mm-hmm. You know, I wouldn't want to like do it like they are doing it. They're kind of like redoing it in a different format, so they're kind of like rewriting. They're going to be rewriting pieces of it in much the same way that The Walking Dead is nothing like the comics anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. We'll see. Neil Gaiman's a big part of the movie, so we will see. You know, it's. You know, like that's why the Hitchhiker's Guide movie suffered, is because Douglas Adams unfortunately passed away while they were making it, and so it fell apart. And eventually Disney made the movie that they made, which was okay. I mean, it was a good movie.
It was all right.
But it wasn't the same movie that would have gotten made, you know, if Douglas Adams hadn't died when he died. You know, because Jim Carrey would have been Zaphod Beeblebrox. They would have had the budget to put 2 CG like Jim Carrey heads on the same set of shoulders talking to each other the whole time. That would have been insane. Come on, like
so good.
That would have been so crazy. And like,
I would have paid just to see that.
Right? Like that would have been insane.
Oh my God.
And Sam Rockwell did kill it as Zaphod. Like I loved his version of Zaphod. It was great.
We got to do a whole episode on Sam Rockwell. I love that guy.
We could
Where's he at?
I could do a whole episode on Hitchhiker's Guide. You know?
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But
the book, I read the book a long time ago. I think it was in third grade.
One of my favorite pieces of fiction
ever.
Good book. The only book ever to make me like laugh out loud. Like reading this thing just makes me go, "Oh my God!" Like to the point where people in the room are looking at me like, "What are you reading?" Like because I'm laughing out loud so hard. That book is hilarious. So read it if you haven't.
Well, hey. So, anyways, let's talk about let's see, Batman vs Superman. Right.
We talked about that briefly, but we can keep talking.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Wonder Woman looks cool.
But Suicide Squad too.
Suicide Squad because it ties in. They released both trailers at Comic-Con. They tie into each other. They're the basically two movies that are kickstarting their universe. You have the superhero movie, which starts the Justice League. Right. Pardon me. You have the superhero movie, which starts the Justice League. Right. The Dawn of Justice. So we're going to see Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. In theory, we're also going to see.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
she looks really good.
She looks cool.
Like, I'm more excited to see her than these guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It could be cool. It could be really cool. It's gonna be interesting. Like I don't know. Like I think it looks like, to me, watching that trailer, it looks like she's going to throw down with Superman as well. It really kind of looks like it looks like by the end of it, it's going to be Batman and Wonder Woman and possibly Aquaman because he's rumored to be in it. So possibly Aquaman as well. Maybe it'll be like the 3 of them against Superman. Who knows?
And Aquaman is who again? It's
Jason Momoa. He was in Game of Thrones. He was
That's right.
And like the first season or 2 of Game of Thrones, he was also Conan in that reboot that didn't make any money. It was decent. It was worth watching at least once. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. But yeah, you know, like people weren't into a Conan reboot. I think so. Like, it just wasn't destined to make money. Even it would have had to been like the most incredible movie ever to have made money, in my opinion. Which, you know, I hear is, you know, Mad Max, you know, like that kind of thing. Like, Like, and so I still haven't watched that, so let's not talk about that. And we're gonna have to edit for the dog.
Be quiet. So
okay, so
let's see. So about Batman vs Superman. I mean, I am really over this. They keep on rebooting. Okay, it's Batman. Okay, that's great. But I'm really, really tired of the whole parents thing. I'm really over it. I mean, we get it.
We don't need to see it. I don't understand
I don't understand that.
You know, Dad? That movie was pretty good.
Did you like the movie, son?
Oh, yeah, Dad. That
a little bit of opera goes a long way. Right, Bruce?
Come on, we'll take a shortcut through this alley.
No, I don't want to.
Stay calm, Bruce.
Give me your money!
That's fine. Take it easy.
We'll start your defensive lessons when you're older. And then we saw him. This is a stick-up. Give me your purse, lady.
Oh, no.
You heard me.
I'll take that necklace you're wearing, lady.
Leave her alone.
Mommy! Daddy! No!
Tell me, kid, you ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight?
Don't be afraid.
Man, let's go!
Mom!